Hey Sagittarius, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this just in. This is where we get all up in other folks' business about love and relationships. Alright, guys. This reading will be good for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, particularly Rising because I use a little bit of astrology in these videos. This is your love reading for May 2018. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone. The moon is currently in your sign. Sagittarius moon moved into your sign at 10:19 a.m. Central Daylight Time here in the States. Right. We had a full moon on the 29th of April, just a couple of days ago. As a matter of fact, we are coming out of the full moon energy, probably right about now. And that was happening in your little old 12th house, Sagittarius. The 12th house rules the things that are hidden, things that are coming to a completion. One of the more sinister things that I've come across in my studies of astrology, they call it the place where things go to die. And you don't, it's not so literal. It's, like I said, the completion of particular cycles. It's wound up, it's over. It's isolated places, hospitals, prisons, and asylums. It's places that you go that nobody knows about. Little dark corners. Your duck off spots, your sneak off spots. Yeah. So, it's also spirituality. It's no boundaries because it's the house that is naturally ruled by Pisces. It's compassion that knows no end. And it is the house of the ultimate spiritual connection and understanding. How about that? So that's where the moon showed up for you, illuminating or bringing things to a culmination in those areas and many more of your life, Sagittarius. Before we flip the cards over, in addition to you having had that 12th moon in that full moon in your 12th house, Sagittarius, I have to say, for the month of May, despite what might be going on, I don't know what the major issues are yet, but I do see celebrations, good times, and that's communicating with friends and having cocktails, and that's sitting around talking shit, and just genuinely enjoying another person or another person's company. It's 3 of Cups, so a lot of times it's not necessarily one-on-one type of relationships, but it could be, but it could just be that environment, like that same sort of environment you'd be in if you were partying with a whole group of people, but you just partying with your boo and you all create that environment together. The other thing I want to say, Sagittarius, is some of you guys are really, really lusting after Leo, or Leo is lusting after you. Leave that Leo alone so y'all can get some rest. You're going too hard in the best way possible. You guys are having fun. And this is not going to be for all Sagittarians. It's only for a handful. But you guys are having fun. But I think the 2 of you need to take a break. The other will be there once you all have rested up. They'll be there when you get back. All right, let's flip over the first card. The first card is the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. The second card is the Tower in the reverse. And the third card is the 4 of Cups, also in the reverse. All right. Sagittarius, I said, for me, things, when I see all of the cards reversed, it talks about things that are happening under the surface. And I just talked about this full moon happening in your 12th house. All right. With the 10 of Pentacles reversed, for whatever reason, Sagittarius, no matter how good the celebrations are, and how good this thing could feel, and this is in regards to what I talked about earlier. It's not going to be the case for all these Sagittarians. There's something you're unable to have the total package. At this point in the game, whoever it is that you could be dealing with, right now, I don't know that. I just feel like for whatever reason, the reason that you guys are 12th house in it is because there's some sort of obstacle that keeps you guys from having the total package. Just sitting there together and being able to play a game of chess. Now, I talked about earlier about celebrations and things like that, and that's totally what I see for you, Sagittarius, in the month of May. You and another person, sitting around, chilling, having drinks, having games, but y'all playing dominoes, not chess, for whatever reason. For whatever reason, in the month of May, you all aren't going to be able to master the game of life. All right. The next is the Tower reversed. Well, there's something happening, but there's a real delay in that change in the game plan that the Tower upright generally brings, and it brings it suddenly. That's still not happening. There's no sudden type things going on here. Whatever it is that you might be hoping for, Sagittarius, it's not time for that to happen. That's not to say that you shouldn't still continue to have fun, but it's not time for your current setup to be struck down. That full moon happened in your 12th house. And no matter what it is that you see about yourself and a possible relationship with another person, that has to remain under the surface. It's still got to be dealt with out of the public eye. And that doesn't mean because, somebody is being unfaithful or something like that. For whatever reason, it's just not time for it to be on the surface. It's not time for it to be public. There are structures that you may already have or that you are working on that don't allow the Tower to so very quickly and electrically, I can't really think of the word I'm looking for, change things for you. There's a delay in that. And the Tower card showed up, so something is happening and something is going to happen. The other thing is, before I move on to the Four Cups, some of you Sagittarians, I think that somebody is possibly telling you untruths, trying to make you think that they are the total package, and they are not, and they continue to get away with telling that lie in the month of May. Because, like I said, that full moon happened in your 12th house. So even though it's a full moon and it illuminates things, there are things that are still under the surface that are not quite ready to come out. Sagittarius, that will happen when we have the full moon in your sign. I don't know exactly what day that is this month, but that is happening this month. So be patient. All of that will come to light when it happens in your sign, when it comes out in the 12th house. Okay, the last card, Sagittarius, is the Four of Cups reversed. You're not bored. You're not apathetic. You are feeling what you are feeling in regards to whatever it is that you're looking forward to having. And I kind of feel like for some of you Sagittarians who may already be in a relationship, but there's something on the horizon because you're all about expansion. There's something that's on the horizon that you're looking at. You may be willing to throw something else away for it because you've gotten bored with it. and now it's just like, hey, I'm ready to celebrate and get rid of whatever this was for you. Whatever it is, Sagittarius, I think that you're dealing with is exciting. But hold on, because it's not even as exciting as it could be. But that is because there are things, like I said, that are keeping the two of you from being able to be all that you want to be. Be patient, Sagittarius, if this is the case with some of you. You definitely have your mind on something else that's out there. And you're out with the old and with the new. But again, you with the Three of Cups, you see those 3 cups right there? Yeah, and in this picture they're reversed. And if you pull the 3 of Cups reversed, just on its own, it could talk about being excessive. With 3 cups upright, you're having a good time. You're voluntarily participating in group communications, like I said, sharing cocktails and partying. With the 3 of Cups reversed, that can be doing it in excess. It could be doing it kind of against your will. So just take it easy and let things run their natural course. And like I said, that could be things could be happening for you, or at least moving in that direction a little bit more as soon as next month, once we have that full moon in your first house. And there are other things that'll be going on. I hadn't looked at all of the transits. That's only one little thing. But in that area of your life, as far as you go and the way you navigate through the world and the way people see you, definitely more to come on that next month when the full moon is in this sign. And that's the way I see it, Sagittarius. So thank you for listening. And if anybody would like to get a private reading with me, you can do so. I think my email is listed below in the description box. Hope to talk to you guys again next month.